Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 6th through June 12th, 2022. This is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave for others whatever does not. To get a deeper view into your week, check out readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In this first column, we examine a puzzle you've been trying to solve. In this middle column, we find key pieces of that puzzle. And in this third column, we get advice on how those pieces fit together. So here, the puzzle you've been trying to solve, you have the opossum. Diversity, plurality. You have 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords. In terms of a key piece of the puzzle, you have fertility, the Hermit, Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands. And in terms of advice, let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. You have Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. So here, this puzzle that you've been trying to solve, this opossum card, kind of talks about how the opossum is a combination of different types of animals. Like it's got a face of a rat, body of a cat, like I think pouch like a kangaroo or something like that. So it's kind of acknowledging the different aspects of the self and things that make us, unique in a way. So here you have 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords. With the 6 of Cups, it is a sense of looking at your past, probably seeing what is it that you wanted when you were younger. What was it that made you happy when you were younger? And with the 7 of Cups, really not, having a sense of choices, a sense of potential outcomes. But with the 2 of Swords, it's a sense of being at a crossroad and almost a sense of fear and anxiety, making it so that there is no choice being made. So what I'm kind of getting a sense of the 2 of Swords is almost, why is it an either-or situation? So let's take a look at that 2 of Swords. You have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles looks like something that you have invested in, whether it's a job, a career path, education, a relationship, and at a point where you're possibly wondering if it's worth pursuing and investing in more or just kind of walking away from. So here, I guess you can't do both. You can't walk away and invest in it. So let's take a look at the 7 of Cups. You have 3 of Swords. And this is a sense of disappointment, hurt, upset. So for some of you, it's as if there's like a paradox of choice. Like there's too many choices. There's too many options and possibly a feeling of being burned by pursuing the wrong options. Sevens are about tests and assessment of dreams, of will, of, endurance. And here it's kind of as if what's puzzling you is almost, why is it that you choose certain things? Why is it that you invest in certain things and then not get what you want? It's almost catch-22. Having options and pursuing what you think is what you want, and it not turning out to be what you were hoping for. So let's see what's going on with that Six of Cups there. You have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is someone who is, who does stand out in a crowd in a good way. Someone who is marches to the beat of their own drums. Someone who is energetic. People are attracted to them. And it seems like maybe when you were younger, you had a lot of, positive options. Things kind of maybe worked for you a bit. It could be to a certain degree, your family was instrumental in that. What I'm kind of thinking about is the opossum's ability to kind of almost play dead. It's kind of like a trickster that way. So to some degree, it is things might not be what you think they are, not what they seem at face value. And so that seems to be like the puzzle that you've been trying to solve. So with this fertility card, it's almost like the Empress in the sense of abundance, love, creativity, and really anything that you invest in, kind of being successful. And with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands, these are cards of, that like radiate energy and positivity and love, creativity. The Hermit is more like contemplating. So seems like a key piece to this is, almost what is it that you are creating for yourself, as opposed to just choosing options, picking a road to travel. What is it that you are kind of creating, and how are you taking these life experiences that you've had so far and actually reflecting on it so that you understand where your journey is kind of taking you? Is it that you allow external things to define your happiness, to define who you are? So let's take a look at this Knight of Wands. For some of you, it could be that this has to do with pursuing love, how it is you approach a new opportunity. So you can see this person in the Seven of Cups is like, really, it's like a puzzle. It's like this one, that one, And if this person was pursuing, from the heart, something from the heart, as opposed to like an end result, they would be more confident and, what's the word? Excited about choosing the cup. Kind of like the excitement that this Knight of Wands kind of throws off here. So you have Six of Wands. And this is a sense of victory and being recognized by the community. And here, sixes are about balance and harmony. And it's almost as if you have lost your balance or lost a sense of balance and harmony, and now just feeling like everything is just a test that, what is it that you can accomplish? What is it that you can do based on the challenges set in front of you, as opposed to what can you create? Here it's just a drum and this person's energy in the Knight of Wands that can create music and these a sense of moving your body in a certain rhythm that creates this sense of dancing. So let's take a look at the Four of Wands here. You have the Page of Wands. A lot of wand energy here. And this is, with the Page of Wands, it is a sense of exploration, adventure, fun. It's, new way of expressing yourself even. And this can be with the music you listen to, the clothes that you wear, the way you wear makeup or don't wear makeup. Basically, these are kind of choices that come from you, not choices that are placed in front of you where you have to make a decision. It's not a game show. These are kind of passion ideas, things that are kind of driving from the inside out. So let's see what's going on with this Hermit. You have the Two of Swords again. So I would say a key piece of the puzzle is, what's the driving force here? Is the driving force just having to, figure out what to do with the challenges? I think that's the blocking force. The driving force is the passion, like the internal drive within you that, perhaps looking at the things that motivated you when you were younger, something that you have inside of you that stays with you, that actually drives these forward. So let's look at this advice again. Let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So, maybe this, what you've invested in and what you're not sure of the choices is how to present yourself in the world. You've got all these different characteristics of yourself, kind of like the opossum, and you're not sure what to accentuate, what to embrace, but really embracing all aspects of yourself and, making decisions and shining your light through you and what you can create versus the choices you make. So with the Page of Cups is a sense of looking at the world through the eyes of a child. So, similar to the Six of Cups, having, memories of when you did look at the world through the eyes of a child. It's the sense of recognizing that pigs can fly and really accepting the potential of life, of yourself, and creativity. With the Magician, it's a sense of, having that confidence, knowing your talents, your skills, knowing what resources you have available so that you can create what you want, to manifest what you want into existence, as opposed to just like choosing from what's in front of you, choosing one path or the other. It's actually manifesting something that you want to create. And with this moon card, it's a sense of tapping into your intuition and not get sucked into fear and anxiety. Looking at the unknowns and the lack of clarity as a way of seeing things in a new way, of a way of testing out new approaches to things. So let's take a look at the Page of Cups here. You have the Five of Cups, and that's a sense of sadness and grief. You do have this Three of Swords back here. You have the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So here it's making me think that there's some kind of gap that goes between these memories of like confidence and passion when you were younger, and then this disappointment when it comes to like choosing your own fate. So it's almost as it needs to be revisited, not to go and dwell in past memories, but to look at the expectations. What is it that was spilled? Was that even looked at? Was it even examined? Was it just bypassed and just, you just need to make a choice. You need to do something. And it really wasn't embraced and acknowledged. So here with this Page of Cups, it could be to some degree that there's a disappointment or anticipated disappointment. There's maybe even a loss of confidence that you had due to some like upset or challenging situation, sadness, disappointment, betrayal, when it came to you actually coming into your own to make a choice. And it could be to some degree that, I don't know, maybe you have been looking too much at your past. So here you kind of perhaps need to even go with the flow a bit, like these jellyfish. So let's take a look at the Moon card, since that shows someone in the water, and that's where the jellyfish would be swimming. You have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is about offers of love, and to me it's as if there is a sense of, with this wand energy and now with the cups over here, it's seeming as if things where there's hope, imagination, creativity, self-expression, things that you would create just from you alone, as opposed to, what's the word? Feeling the need to model after something else. Like here it feels like you are given like some kind of tasks to complete, and you're just picking and choosing from the task. Here, it's a sense of taking the emotions and the drives and the passions that come from inside you and creating something with it. And with the moon, it's almost as if when it comes to kind of showing your true emotions, allowing your vulnerability to kind of come in, you kind of shy away from that. So let's take a look at this magician here. You have the Eight of Swords, and that's a sense of being restricted. Giving, it's almost as if you're giving this power, your power, away to someone else, and as if you are thinking, well, you can't do this or that because of some external force. But really, this is how you kind of talk to yourself, how you see potential, how you see your environment. And it's almost as if you are kind of hiding from allowing your insides to shine, like your feelings, your drives. It is like you are just thinking there is a set course for you, and you just need to make the right choice and go the right direction, and things will work out okay. But that's not really how life works. There's lots of different nuances, different challenges, and so forth. And so basically, it's as if you need to tap into more what is inside of you, your natural talents, your natural abilities, your feelings even, and look through those. Allow yourself to feel, and really just not think that there is a right answer other than for you just to be you, and that there is no right choice. There is no correct path to take other than one where you are confident and accepting of yourself, and confident that you are expressing yourself in ways where you're not denying who you are and your happiness. So I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.